More than rather than 12,000 human beings include fled a city in the beleaguered insurgent-held East Ghouta area external Syria's equity, Damascus, as by the government forces preliminary. Men, female and family transport blankets and mined were seen outgoing the city of Hamouriya, that has go by intensive bombing in latter days. It is the largest outcome of the exclave with the war step up and unpleasant to retake it recent monthly. At the identical period, 25 freight transport meal aid introduced the city of Doma. The World Board of the Red Crucifix, ICRC, told the aid was faction of which was necessary in the East Ghouta, wherever several 390,000 human beings are cladding harsh shortages of meal and care supplies. The developments came as Syria's civilian warfare, that ICRC CEO Peter Maurer told had recovered an extremely morbid humane duty, introduced its 8-year. The dispute has leftward more than rather than 350,000 human beings corpse, 1.5 millionth other in constant disabilities, and moved 11 millionth both of within Syria and overseas. More than rather than 1,100 human beings include been annihilated with by the government and its allies strengthened their bombing of the East Ghouta on February 18. In the history 1 week, drama woo by soldiers and police include cut the exclave in 3 pockets, one in the polar about Doma controllable by the insurgent team Jaish al-Islam, other in the southward about Hamouriya detained by Faylaq al-Rahman, and a tertiary in the western about Harasta controllable by Arar al-Sham. A unfacilitated treaty among Jaish al-Islam and by the government's key friend Russia saw many decades of patient and injured human beings vacuumized on in their families of Doma for regional human pauses on Tuesday and environment. But by the government's attack on the southern pouch extended relentless. Following military ruined via insurgent channel external Hamouriya on environment overnight, by the government nominated a hallway via that it told civilian population could keep. On Thursday, more than rather than 12,000 human beings took the prospect to run to by the government-held control point in Adra, onto the Syriac Observatory for Humane Rights, a UK-based tracking team. A Ruski war representative told he anticipated no less rather than 13,000 to keep Hamouriya, that had a people of among 31,000 and 34,000 in January. We had been captured in the basements and did not venture go of. One man said Reuters news story agent on the suburb of Hamouriya. We could not do whatever. Down there was no meal. A soldier in Faylaq al-Rahman told the team had closed to the city of Ain Tarma, to the southward west. Same position is really blended up. We didn't know whatever at all, he told. We don't wish whatever some rather than for the civilian population to be secure, and everything happens to us happens. We don't aware which will occur. The formal Sanaa news story agent affirmed how the troop had recaptured Hamouriya and estimated how the civilian population had been utilized as humane shields by bomber organizations. The Syria Civilian Defense, who save workers are wide named as the Whites Helmets, told 13 civilian population, consisting 4 persons family and 2 female, were annihilated in Hamouriya on Environment 1 as the city was hit by 65 by the government air strikes, 80 drum bombs and 200 missile strike. The organization added how one of its voluntary was annihilated in a dual-faucet air hit on the neighboring city of Heza on Thursday, that aim ambulances inbound at the stage of an overbomb. The Syriac Observatory told 12 human beings were as well annihilated by airstrikes on the city of Zamuka on Thursday. Meantime, by the government-controlled Damascus, 1 citizen was annihilated and 18 other injured by shells fired by mob relying in the East Ghouta, police force said the Sanaa news story agent.